Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
The rumors we are hearing yesterday is that Sporting Lisbon have actually increased that money for the fees for GYOKERES from 65 million euros that it is to somewhere around 80 to 90, and GYOKERES is actually angry with Sporting Lisbon because they had a gentleman's agreement. But the question is that why are they increasing this fee? Because every club don't want to spend big, especially apart from Manchester United. They like spending. They are the
They don't want to spend.
They have to spend big because there's no other attraction.
They are Saudis of England, but I don't think if they had an agreement, GYOKERES and Sporting have an gentleman's agreement that it go probably for 60 to 65 million euros. I don't think it's right for Sporting to demand more money from clubs.
Yeah, it's not right. You know, this is where it's in the dealings with players, in the dealings with other managers, and backing your words with action. That's where we know clubs that have duplicity or not. Okay, having that gentleman's agreement. There are some clubs that are coming to my mind right now, and I'm just trying to pedal down. Let's go there though. Spurs and Levy had that gentleman's agreement several times with Harry Kane.
Yeah, we see.
And
yes,
each time he refused. We've seen it also with the Ashley Cole situation where he was promised a certain fee. When the contract was offered at Arsenal, it wasn't up to what was promised, and he moved to Chelsea. So we've seen it here yet again with GYOKERES. And in this instance, there's that gentleman's agreement. But bro, this is where we'll come back to the conversation of if they're black and white, Baba, they're pure, because anything right now, GYOKERES is the hottest.
Why we not talk about all these things until the moment when agent make that speak that English with defaming sentence on media? Now agent cause problem. I have a gentleman's agreement with you only for you to go behind my back to talk ill about the mismanagement and
it's not about
refusal to agree to proposal. Which I'm saying, they can't accuse me say I no agree accept proposal we don't come in when I know as the club say proposal never come in. Maybe sometimes there's something clubs do that people don't we from the outside we don't really talk about. Before I go Rangers, go sign players, as maybe I come from Heartland of Arena. Before I go Rangers, go sign players, I go first scout the player, follow the player talk. Now for me to follow the player talk, it means that the agent there always I don't follow the player talk. What if I don't come submit bid upstairs? Then the agent now came out to say that the club is rejecting bid. But because it's not. This is no, but it's defamatory.
It means the rumors is that Sporting Lisbon has increased its fee. So
thank you.
See,
now concern the agent is Sporting. It's a Sporting problem.
For in mind, as Arsenal don't run off, go they find Sesco. Man United still they do tossing of coin. Whether they go sign or they no go sign. Now Man United is still doing tossing of coin. Should we go or should we not go?
In the first place, Manchester United was never an option.
Heads we go, tails we not go.
In the first place, Manchester United was never an option. The option has always been Arsenal for GYOKERES. We're having this conversation because Arsenal have gone the different direction, and of course the agent has to tout his player to other clubs to see if he can get his exit. And right now, the next option is Manchester United. But for you to say that the club raising their demands is based on the defamatory statement made by the agent is wrong.
I think about this whole thing is that if they are increasing the price, that means several clubs have asked. That's because for example, if they are increasing the price, if you are in a market to buy a car for an instance, and you have one car, and somebody I come in now and say I want to buy it for 5 million naira, and John comes in and say I want to pay 7 million no, and also comes in and say I want to pay 7.5. You go not say this car get value, make I put that for 9 million, make I see if I go see.
We'll see who they serious.
Yeah, that's all that kind of thing. Now, so I think that was Sporting Lisbon is doing.
Look at in January when Amorim left Man United. Amorim left Man United in November or December. In January, that was when the rumors came out that okay, fine, his value is for 80. Even the club said the value can be for 100 million. But whoever gets the 65 can come and pick him up now. Willingly, whoever gets, maybe when you go. And this guy is just, I think he's in a hurry. And by saying, if you want to play football, play football. Companies are saying, we want you to play football for
the guy is not in a hurry, if you ask me, because.
But the agents, they make big statements.
The agent is doing what he should be doing. Yes.
You have to sell.
He's doing what he should be doing.
It's not what we are talking about. Osimhen. His agent is not doing his. The agent.
The thing is, GYOKERES wants to play football. And the club said in the next 1 year.
Nobody is stopping your Gyökeres from playing football.
The club said we wanted to accept this amount because in the next 1 year it could be more, it could be less.
The thing is,
that's why they placed that initial 65. We said it could be more because for the past 2 years he's gone on the
question.
But it's not. It could be more. You have an agreement with a player.
Now that's what I'm saying.
You have an agreement with a player. Simple and short.
And in the next 1 year. It could be less.
Okay, what I want to ask is that do you think that he worth more than 65 million euros? Let's start from that. Do you think Gyökeres worth?
Obviously, of course, he's worth more than 65 million euros.
He worth more than 26 years.
It's 26. He's worth more than that.
In a couple of months, he will be 27.
Well,
Nigeria, would they ask me which they born you? We'll go add the month.
I don't understand your will. Now you give her 27.
But if you can't, now this year you get 27.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now teach me. Now the other for the player.
Okay.
But 27 and 7 months
so
or so.
65 million is enough for you to get.
It's enough.
See,
what we should be having a conversation now.
If you ask me for somebody to just stand there and just be scoring go anyhow, you know reach 60 million.
Come on.
Oh wow.
Join the build up play.
Come on.
Wow.
See how the case. It is score.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Score double digits.
Can you imagine
Haaland
this?
is not a good player because
all the people when they join build up play when they score up to 10
Jesus and
yes.
But
Now you don't want to leave that thing now. It's no longer about join build up play. Alpha.
You get if I talk about
because
somebody,
if you talk now where you finish last season.
You get example where you go lay. You get. And my play study now, even the mirror of closely, if they join build up play.
My own is that.
God to them.
How many?
Lewandowski, they join build up play.
And they be striker.
And they join and they score goal.
Lewandowski and Harry Kane do have in football. On a normal, it's always pure number 9 that we have in football. Gyökeres does his job. His job is to score goal. Haaland does his job. And his job is to score goal. Give me
his
Haaland.
His job is not to pander to your whims and caprices.
I will take Haaland now. Especially if it's a team that creates 100 million chances.
What are we talking about?
Score 2 a game. Simple.
What are we talking about?
Now, another question is Manchester United going for him. Do you think that he's going to fit in Manchester United? Because that's another thing.
That's a different ball.
Even though Mbeumo in recent days have died out because obviously Brentford is asking for more money and Manchester United is not willing to pay that kind of fee after buying Cunha from Wolves around that figure. They are saying that Mbeumo is both of Mbeumo and Cunha are on different levels. So if they are paying 60 million pounds for Cunha, you should be paying at least something close to it for.
That one are just marketing strategy for Brentford.
Gyökeres, do you think that he's a player that can thrive? He can do well at Manchester United if he goes there?
Without talking about clubs now, without talking about the unique setup of clubs, anywhere you put Gyökeres, he will perform. One, it's not about supply. Gyökeres is not Highland. Gyökeres will not stay there and wait you to serve him food before he scores goals. That's why I don't understand why Nonso is saying paying 65 for somebody that will just stay up there. If you go back and look at best goals for Gyökeres this season and last season, Gyökeres is adept at coming back and moving the ball forward as well too. The main thing is that he's such a premium finisher that he rarely does that. And I understand. Like I keep saying, if your core KPI is go there and banging goals, the other ones are binary. Is Mmezu on top of the player. But now when you are leaving the core fundamentals, there's what they call the core fundamentals. Like if you say now in America now there are about 30 million businesses, a square root of that number produces 50% of the GDP of the country. And I'm saying that if your square root performance, which is banging in goals, is providing wins, providing 3-pointers, providing trophies and the rest, what all those measures we can have filler boys, where are they? Bench boys. Let them come in and
how many
assists
do Haaland have in a season? Maybe 10.
He's not even in the running.
But and also, do you think if he goes to Manchester United, do you think that I know that Manchester United needs a striker? They have to say Højlund or Zeski if Gyökeres will have to come. But the question is that do you think that Gyökeres can thrive at
he can thrive at West Ham? Why are they campaign for Gyökeres to go Manchester United?
Why they paying you?
Is it because of Amorim?
No. Why they paying you?
No. Is it because of Amorim?
You are not a big club.
At the end of
Stop
the day,
eyeing your Gyökeres.
Bro. I am a big club.
You are not a big club, bro.
I am LME singular. Now big clubs together.
Manchester United are still one of the biggest clubs in England.
Now, so, yes. We talk about Big Six. Now, Man United did that day you go first score for Big Six, then Liverpool second, then other people can follow. Whether you agree or you didn't agree. If you talk England Big Six, Manchester United, Liverpool, then others.
This one,
you get, but if you want to go alphabetical order, you go Arsenal, then and the rest of them. So for me, GYOKERES, it go fit in anywhere. You get na big player, na big man, na big name. Now with this kind of player, you ask yourself, what would the Man United setup be like? You have Mbeumo who is coming in, definitely is coming in. It's just that how I talked about it in the Cunha situation. Man United wanted to spread the payment to 5 years. I think they agreed to. Of course. I think they later agreed to 3 years.
But then the main thing is
they later agreed to 3 years. Spread, though. They later agreed to 3 years or so. Now Mbeumo's own 45 million now, 10 million in bonuses. They say no. 50 million now, 10 million in bonuses. They say no. So let's go the route of 60 million. And spread if they will agree, because it seems like they want to pay in cash from Mbeumo. If they will go for 60 million and spread it to 5 years, if Brentford will agree, then fine. If Brentford will not agree,
the way they are structuring these deals because of the financial and then also looking at the PSR as well. Manchester United is paying this money monthly. It's not a one-time payment. No,
it's not a one-time payment.
It's not a one-time payment. It's $1 million a month over the course of the contract, and that's how they spread it.
Okay.
So what them now adding more money to Mbeumo's fee is because they know that Thomas Frank is going to Tottenham. He could ask for a 60 million to get Mbeumo.
At the level we reject it in Jesus' name. Amen. But look at it now. You have Mbeumo who can come in, create chances, score 20 plus goals in the Premier League or in a single season. You have Cunha, who can do double figures of goals and assists in a single season. These players can do double figures of goals and assists in a single season. Bruno Fernandes is another player that can do double figures of goals and assists.
Why are we bringing in an Mbeumo when we have a Fernandes Cunha? Let's not forget that Fernandes is not and will never be a DM.
He's not a DM now. Ogati go do DM.
He's an AM. It should be Cunha, Fernandes, and 2 other jacks of all trades in behind him. Rather than Cunha and Mbeumo, it should be Cunha Fernandes. Go look at his performances for the national team.
Compete.
Go look at his performances for Sporting.
Cunha will compete for
me. I'm not a candidate to all this.
Cunha will compete with
matter.
Fernandes on the right. Sorry, on the left. Mbeumo will compete with Ahmad on the right. Then Ahmad can also still
play right wing.
Ahmad will now can also still play right wing. So they complement themselves better there. Let's not go into who will play, who will not play. I'm just saying. These 3 players alone can create number of assists.
Just GYOKERES on the middle.
Now GYOKERES in front
to just be scoring.
Mbeumo go just get assist. Bruno go to get assist.
Ahmad go to get assist.
So regularly. So Garnacho go to go.
GYOKERES is the missing speed.
It's like
Garnacho is going now.
Garnacho go come out first of all. Yes. Then Højlund go come see is another thing like I said now.
Then Zeski.
Højlund go come sit down, learn. Zeski can also compete from the Mbeumo from the right, he can come and learn from that number 10
I think if they buy GYOKERES, they don't need to buy Mbeumo again.
Yes.
Why?
If you ask me,
why?
Thank you. Zeski can play in that position
behind him.
Or Cunha and Zeski.
Or Zeski behind him, yes.
Then GYOKERES. Then who go on the bench?
Now Højlund.
Now Højlund go on the bench.
For that, out of that 4 places, you know, say wait, you call him now GYOKERES, Cunha, Zeski, then Bruno go the bench. Bruno go start. Zeski go the bench. Zeski and Højlund go the bench. For this 4th position,
I think for me, I think they need depth for them to.
You need depth. So Mbeumo go come, Cunha go come, everybody. So now you are talking about the quality of the team.
But GYOKERES have to find a way to sort out whatever it is with Sporting Lisbon for him to, if he needs to make a move, because Sporting Lisbon are demanding more money from clubs that are looking for him. Will he go to Manchester United? Well, we have to see. The transfer window will still be here till July 31st.